Brahman influence steers, Ryan Hartman, Tegan Bryant, Carson Gilliland, Lawson Maddox, Stella Hanley, Mackenzie Young, Aubrey Beatty, and Claire Butler. Judge these steers range in weight from 745 to 795 pounds.
Got this, Lawson.
Class 5 Brahman influence steers, we need you lining up outside ring B. Natalie McNabb, Kason Lowe, Isabella Matako, Sadie Owens, Kinsley Vinson, and Levi Larson. Class 6, we need you on deck.
Stepped up the heat over here on the commercial side. I know some of them are kind of struggling to get around the ring, and that's okay. I'll tell you something. For me, this is my time. I think that this steer is so unique and so good from every angle that you study it. To be quite honest with you, I don't have a poker face, and I'm going to try to not lie to you. If you don't agree with me, that's okay, but if you can't find this one out here, then we don't see Cal the same, because he is good, and that's all I'll say about him, because everything you want to say about a good show steer, he has those people. Young lady steer here in second, man, get in on top of this guy, and he is so dimensional up high. He is so big in his hip and his turn from behind. He's really good in his body and all those things. For me, he just doesn't piece up as nicely. He wants to get a little shorter and lower fronted. Young lady's doing an excellent job getting him presented out here, though. I think he's a really nice place to go. And the second, just got put in here with a good one. Young lady steer directly in front of me is very different in his tides and his time. He sits with her hair steer, but that's definitely not a problem. I really love his proportion from the side. The way he blends so smoothly, that shoulder on the forward, and still has substance. He just didn't have those extras in terms of foot and feature as it wanted to go ahead of him. Young man's black steer here in fourth. He's really wanting to give him some fits. You study this guy up high and from behind, and I don't know if he's not one of the stouter steers in this class. But when he does want to move, and even on the standstill, it's his skeleton that I just question. He wants to get more forward in the angle of that blade and deep and rounder out of his hip. Then when he steer directly behind him, I like this guy once she gets him stopped and set up on the profile. He's one that got a lot of pieces that are going to make him good on down the road. For me, though, he just doesn't have the same substance and the same dimension. Young lady's roll stack right in behind her is one that honestly is better at his skeleton than those two directly in front of him. He's one that pops up and gives you a good look of quality. I just can't advocate for ones that are that light muscled up high and from behind. I think his better days are on down the road to work up any higher in this class. Young lady in the red shirt brings his steer down right on the back side of his shoulder and his hip, but that's where I read his issues. When you study this guy from the side, he needs to hook up stronger right in there behind his shoulder and utilize his hip and his arm. Down here and and all those things. I think they're easy feeding and they're tight and they're For me though, all three of these just kind of differ from the others in this class in terms of not having the same amount of true muscle shape and dimension. They're sound and flexible, but they just need some more time and some more growth. Let's put our hands together for all these exhibitors on the road and make it all be fun.
Congratulations, Class 3 commercial steers. In first place, Jenna Marvin. Second, Audrey DeVoe. Third, Mackenzie Langley. Fourth, Wyatt Cullen. Fifth, Mercedes Crawford. Sixth, Maddie Stokes. 7, Kyra Burton. 8, Cadence Reedy. 9, Isabella Bryant. And 10, Jacqueline Swanson. Coming into the ring, Class 4 commercial steers, June DeVoe, Jacob Caraway, Colton Pedersen, Hannah Butler, Abigail Brickley, and Bella Bryant. Judging steers ranging weight from 755 to 815 pounds. Class 5 commercial steers, we need you lining up Justin Leader, Quitman Johnson, Annabelle Albritton, Annie Baker, Landy Curtin, Natalie Bernard, and Charles Henley. Class 6, we need you on deck.
Second. That was the odd so far.
Well, really fun class over here, and I sure enjoyed judging this group. This is a big, deep lineup with a lot of good ones as we go through and sort them out for you. This top cat really raises the bar without sacrificing a lot. He's the kind that I like, especially at this weight range. You look at him from the side profile, you look at him in terms of the way his muscle layers there, in terms of his top and behind his shoulders. He just carries the most quality to him in terms of the way he's constructed and manufactured out here. I love him up to his front end. I think he excels the lineup. There's a lot of good cattle standing behind him that are really good from their shoulders back, but none of them have that kind of outreach or that kind of extension that he offers. I really think that gives him a big possession of first place because he really gives you such a lengthy look. And then when you look at him from the side, he's got the stretch, he's got the extra length to him, the design of his hocks, the way he's made off those knees there all the way down to the base of his hook is really correct. So I like this calf. I liked him when he first came in and he held off all the competition. He ends up walking away with a blue ribbon in a hurry for me when I start to study him. Calf that goes too. I like this young calf. He's kind of younger and doesn't have as much weight on him as some of the others, but the prospect is there. The quality reads itself really right.
Pull his head up.
Pull his head up. Get better over time. Maybe a little bit shorter up to his front end, especially versus the top candidate. But I like this calf. He caught my eye from the middle, from the moment he came in as well. And again, he's got some pop and some shape to him when you look down his top and hip. Calf that gives me some little struggles, number 3. I love him from the side profile. He profiles as good as any of them. Here's one, again, from a symmetrical standpoint. Outline is there. That underline and flank region is so uniform, so correct there, and you really, really like him from the side. You look down his top, doesn't quite give you that extra crease of muscling some of the others do, so you want to give him some more enhancement there, give him more shape over his top side, all the way down to the little seam there of his hip. Go into 4. This is a different style of calf. I wish he had more middle on. That's where he gets a hit on in this lineup.
There you go.
He gets a little bit tight wound. He gets a little bit shallower to his forehead. When you look at him in terms of muscling, he's better than what 3 is. He's got more creases. He's got a lot more shape to him. I like him because he's athletic, but we're going to have to get him more middle in him to get him more competitive in such a deep lineup. Calf that goes next has a better middle, but lighter on in terms of that muscling. So I swapped him, put my emphasis more on the muscling as we layer those top 4. I like 5 from the side, but he'll catch your eye every time. I think it's some of his markings to give him some advantages, but he's a quality calf. Just going to have to give him some more pop and shape. He needs to have that extra dimension to him. He doesn't quite have it yet, but over time I hope it will come. Then we go into some calves here, then I'm going to close out. They're kind of a mix and match for me. There's parts of them I like and pieces of them I'd like to change. This calf here is really long. He's actually got a really nice top in him, but his shoulder starts to become an issue for me when I see him from the side being coarser made and rounder. He also wants to round this and nickel out of his hip as well. So again, the balance isn't there. The calf